When you're charged with a violation of probation, bond is the most pressing issue because most of the people who get arrested for violating their probation, they have no bond. The judge, when they sign the warrant, sets the bond at zero, and that can only be changed by either the judge at first appearance or another judge who handles your case who will do a bond hearing. So the first thing I'm going to do in any violation of probation case is work on getting you a bond and getting you out of jail. The next thing that comes into play, whether that succeeds or not, is your score sheet. The way violation of probation cases get handled by the state is they will look at what your original charge was and add either 6 points to your original score sheet if the violation is a technical violation, or add 12 points if it's a new felony law violation. And many times, even though you didn't score to prison originally on your case, you could score the 44 points necessary to give you mandatory prison when your violation points are added. The other thing the state will do in order to determine how to handle your violation of probation case is they will look at what is the reason for the violation. Is it a positive drug test? Is it not doing community service or making restitution payments on time? Or is it something much more serious like committing a new law violation? Many times if you've been arrested for a new crime, they're going to seek to treat you a lot more severely than if you just had a positive drug test for marijuana while you're on probation. So those are the different factors in determining how the state's going to handle you, how probation is going to handle you, and what they're going to offer you. In most cases, people generally come to me and they want one of two things, and that's what we try to do. Number one, they will either want to go back on probation. They will want the judge to modify their probation and perhaps add additional terms like more community service, more drug classes, AA meetings, whatever is appropriate based on the violation. But they want a second chance, and they want the judge to let them out of jail and let them continue on probation. Even if the judge wants to add a few additional penalties, that's fine. Other people decide that they just don't feel like they're good probation candidates, probation is not working out for them, and they would rather just do a period in county jail, do that time, get it over with, and get off probation so that when they come out of jail, they're free and clear. And in almost every violation of probation case, I try to get two offers from the state. One is an offer that includes going back on probation and what those terms are, and then another offer that's the lowest possible county jail time I can get with no more probation at the end of that. And give my clients the option. You could either choose door number one or door number two, whichever is the best fit for you. Many times if your violation has something to do with drugs, one way to stay out of prison is to be willing to do a residential drug treatment program. There's all kinds of different programs of different lengths. Some of them are a month long, some of them 6 weeks long, some of them 6 months long, and others over a year. And if you're up against it, I mean, if you're looking at going to prison, the state is talking about sending you to prison, your willingness to do a residential drug treatment program can be oftentimes the best way to stay out of jail or stay out of prison.